Hi, my name is London Shannon.
My name is Brianna Dobbins.
And I'm Daniela Salas.
Here at Texas Wesleyan, supporting our community is more than a mission, it's a habit.
Welcome to the Mindful Market, where students, faculty, and neighbors come together to access fresh food, build connections, and make wellness available for everybody.
Now let's go take a look around.
I'm here with,
Jesse and Anna, I'm the executive director of CoAct.
and so how did you start CoAct?
So it's been a long journey, about 10 years. To give it a little context, I started my career as an architect, and one of the key things I was recognizing as an architect was there was a big disconnection between myself as a designer and the people I was actually designing solutions for. Fast forward to my time with Tarrant County College and getting involved with organizations, I was seeing the same trend where oftentimes we would bring well-educated, well-intentioned people to brainstorm novel ideas to fix community problems. But the community was never present. CoAct was really a response to that, and just the aggravation I felt as a Fort Worth resident that anytime we tried to fix Fort Worth, it was always people outside of Fort Worth that were telling us what to do. So we created CoAct as a design organization to basically use design as a force to be able to bring intentionality back to community work.
What is the purpose of the mindfulness market?
Mindful Market, yeah. So to give a little context, we have another project called Grow Southeast that's also present here today with Opal's Farm and Tabor Farms. The premise of Grow Southeast was to address food disparities in Southeast Fort Worth. For any resident or any Fort Worth, anyone that's been in Fort Worth for a long enough time knows that there's obvious disparities in food access in this side of town. Anything that's kind of east of 35. I don't think there's been a space like that in well over a generation. So we knew right off the bat that we had to create a space, a dignified space where we could actually access this produce. And then as we started exploring this, we also understood that mindfulness seemed to have a very narrow definition that was usually more or less whitewashed. And as we conducted studies at other farmers markets across the North Texas region, we saw that trend as well, where everything was really whitewashed. There wasn't really any cultural representation in the farmers market space. The Mindful Market aims to fill those two gaps, provide a space where you can access fresh produce that's grown at Opal's Farm, Tabor, or any local grower in Fort Worth, and to be mindful of how we express mindfulness and make sure that we're representing the cultures that call Fort Worth home.
Who can access the mindful market?
Any resident of Fort Worth, any resident of DFW, if you're willing to make the drive, come out here, you're part of the family.
Hi everyone, it's Daniela and I'm being joined today by
Jessica,
How did you hear about this event?
through the Texas Wesley School.
How have you liked it so far?
I like it. It's great. It's very, it's a great opportunity, I feel like, for a lot of people, especially with the economic state that we're in. I'm financially upcoming, so this is definitely a great way and a great opportunity for people to get produce, as well as just be with a community that's very supportive and loving and accepting and appreciating.
What does the market mean to you?
This market means the absolute most, just because it's a way that I'm able to express myself without being judged or anything.
How do you practice being mindful to yourself?
Definitely by doing some yoga within myself, spending some time with myself, and making sure that I give myself space and anything that I need and that my body's calling for. I make sure to listen to my temple and make sure that she's getting what she needs. Definitely come check out the market. I do believe that a lot of you guys would love it.
Hi everyone, it's Daniela again and today I'm being joined by this nice, kind baby. What's your name?
Ana Lilia?
Ana Lilia? That's nice. Okay, Ana Lilia. Have you been enjoying this event?
Yes.
All right. What have you done so far?
I like
You got a sticker.
Yeah, I've done a sticker.
You got yoga too.
Yes.
All right, you did some yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, so I'm here with.
Sharon Gregg of SGCG Design Studios.
And what are you here selling at your table today?
I sell handcrafted artwork that's unique and original in the fact that once I create it, I don't recreate it.
Okay, so what do you use to paint your products?
I use hair, toothpicks, paper, picture wire, anything but a brush.
Anything but a brush.
Anything but a brush.
Okay. So she actually painted the hat I have on right now. Can you tell us a bit about this piece?
That hat actually signifies the different shades of melanin that we come in and the fact that everything stemmed from that brown melanin.
How do you practice mindfulness?
I practice mindfulness I actually meditate in addition to being intentional in everything that I do. So,
And what does mindfulness mean to you?
mindfulness means taking other people's thoughts and opinions and their feelings into consideration as I'm doing things, because anything I do is going to reflect back on someone else. So I'd rather be super intentional about what I do.
And lastly, what is your favorite piece that you have painted? It's narrowed down. Let's say the piece you brought here today. What's your favorite piece you brought here today?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo, gee willikers. I would say my favorite piece that I've created today that's here today, would be this. So that's my favorite today.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
So this is actually, it's a 3-dimensional Christmas tree, and I handmade my little presents underneath, and it's just signifying that you can make art out of anything, and you can do it in any shape or form.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ron.
You're welcome.
Hello. Well, I was a volunteer for CoAct for one of their projects. Actually, learned more about the nonprofit and how it functions as an organization. Fell in love with the concept and how they approach solutions to community issues. And then I got involved with the markets as a volunteer. When I realized that this was literally in my front yard, because I'm born and raised in this community, I just grew attached, and eventually I graduated from college and was offered the position to be the market manager.
So it's called the Mindful Market. How do you personally practice mindfulness?
So I think it's constantly changing, constantly evolving. My practice of mindfulness this year is heavily emphasizing self-awareness. I think I've learned a lot about myself and the things that I want to stop doing, start doing. And so personally, this year has been a lot of self-awareness in regards of mindfulness. And I truly believe that everybody has their own definition to mindfulness.
Hi guys, my name is Brianda Montes from Culture So Henna.
So what are you vending here today?
So I am your local henna and jaguar artist. I'm here to invoke creativity within our community with this ancestral art as a gateway to be able to tap into something that's ancestral, it's mindful, it's intentional, and also it's temporary body art, and it's something for you to try out before actually getting a tattoo.
And what was the process like getting a table here?
Honestly, it was really, really easy. This is within my community, so I saw that this was here. I reached out to the Funky Town Mindfulness Market, sent them a message, and I showed up, and ever since then I've just been showing up each month. So fairly easy.
Okay. And why did you want to be involved in it?
Honestly, because it's within my community. It's something that it's a gym. It's a gym here, and I'm all about working within my community and being able to bring it up. It's something that we need here, and so anytime that I see something with value, I want to come out and I want to support. And again, because it's within my community, y'all are my people. So we gotta show up and we gotta show out. And what do they say? If you want to make a impact, you have to start within where you are. So that's what we're doing.
And how do you practice being mindful?
Oh man, mindfulness is a way of life for me. mindfulness is all about intention. So even with my art form, like I was mentioning earlier, it's a little tool that can guide you for the next 7 to 10 days that you have it. So mindfulness is all about being present. It's all about moving with intention, and so it's close to my heart, and it's all I'm for.
All right, and to wrap it up, do you have any last words you would like to add?
Yeah, man, show up for yourself, show up for your community, and you want to create change, you got to do it with yourself first, and then we move from there. But life is as great as you make it. So show up, shine, and yeah, I'm here for you if you want any henna designs.
Hi, I'm here with.
Brian.
Angel.
So, how'd you guys hear about this event?
I found out about it a little while ago when I was like a junior. I was part of the Upper Brown program and I saw them doing this, and I just walked over one day, and ever since then I just been coming to Mindful Market.
I was just working. I got off the clock and I followed this guy. And, we came here.
It's your first time at this event? You know, right?
No, it's not my first time.
It's my first time.
What does mindfulness mean to you all?
Just taking everyone into account, being open-minded, just giving everyone a fair shot.
Mindfulness means to me just stress-free, being around people, the community.